The journey to the first $100,000 is often described as the hardest step in wealth building, and for good reason. It requires developing habits, discipline, patience, and a complete shift in the way you think about money. Most people underestimate how slow and frustrating the early stage of saving can be because progress feels almost invisible. Yet this painful phase is exactly what shapes the foundation for every dollar that comes after. When you're starting from zero, every dollar matters in a way that feels overwhelming and discouraging. The savings look tiny, the interest looks useless, and the goal looks impossibly far away. At this stage, it's not your money that works for you, it's only you working for your money. And that's what makes the first $100,000 feel like a mountain that only gets steeper the higher you climb. Most of the struggle comes from the fact that compounding hasn't kicked in yet, and the majority of growth must come from your own effort. You're the engine pushing every bit of progress, which can feel exhausting and unrewarding. Compounding works best on large amounts, and when your balance is small, the effect is barely noticeable. This psychological gap is why many people give up before the magic ever begins. To reach the first $100,000, you must fight against habits, temptations, and a system that encourages spending rather than saving. Every purchase becomes a battle between long-term benefit and short-term pleasure, and most people lose this battle repeatedly. Building discipline requires saying no hundreds of times before you finally start seeing real progress. But once discipline becomes a habit, saving becomes less painful and more automatic. The slow pace of early savings often pushes people to think wealth is impossible for them, which creates emotional resistance to the process. This resistance leads to procrastination, doubt, and inconsistency, which further delays progress. Many people don't realize that the challenge is less about math and more about mindset. Once your mindset shifts, your relationship with money begins to transform. During the early stages, income also plays a major role because low earnings limit how much you can save. Many people are stuck in jobs with small wages, high expenses, or unstable income that restricts financial growth. Without increasing your income, the journey to $100,000 becomes significantly longer. This is why skill development and career improvement are essential parts of the wealth building process.